Hello dear pupils, welcome back again. Here I am with you with the second video, with the second lesson. I will remind you that you will have to bring with you some note papers or your copybook and your book so that you do with us all the needed tasks. Just pay attention, listen, practice, and you will succeed in your poem, inshallah. Are you ready? Did you bring your notebooks and your books? Okay, let's start. Okay, let me have a seat first and adjust this a bit. Okay, I will remind you to use that you can use your pause button and your play button whenever you need them. If you see that the teacher is going fast or the video is running fast, just click on the pause button, do your task or read your text, then press again on the play button. Okay, good. Let's see what is our lesson today. We are still with the sequence 1. Now you know the title of the sequence. We have explained it last time. Me, universal landmarks, and outstanding figures in history, riches, literature, and arts. Good. Today we are going to see the initial situation. You know it. The initial situation is a situation that is given to you at the beginning of each sequence. It is to be solved at the end of the sequence when you finish all the lessons. Okay, task 1, before we do it, before we read the situation, let's try to help you understand it a bit. Describe the following pictures and guess the topic of each set of pictures. You will have pictures. Try to describe what do you see in each picture, then what is the topic of the 4 pictures together. Okay, so picture number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let me get smaller so that you see the pictures. What do these pictures represent? Try to see each one, then what is the topic explained in the 4 pictures together. Picture number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Few seconds to think. Two and up. Okay, what is it represented in picture 1? In picture 1 we see a family on the beach. Picture number 2, pupils happy because it is the last day of school. And number 3, it is a family watching TV together, all together. Here we have another family who are playing games at home. So, what is the topic? Which time is this? It is holidays, the time of holidays. We love holidays. Okay, another set of pictures. What do they represent? What is the topic then? Try to think. And up. Okay, what does picture 1 represent? What is it? It is a plane. It is a plane. Picture number 2, luggage. Yes, picture number 3, it's easy, passports. And picture number 4, this is the airport. The airport. So what do all the pictures together represent? Travel. I love to travel. Travel, yes. Okay. Another set of pictures. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A few seconds to think about them. What do they represent all together? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. Time is up. Okay. Did you find it? Picture number 1, we have a group of tourists. Picture number 2, we have seen this last time in the project announcement. Landmarks. Picture number 3, this is a travel brochure or a touristic brochure. Number 4, this is a tourist guide. This person is called a tourist guide. What all the pictures represent together? What do they represent together? Sightseeing. Touristic sightseeing. It's when you go and visit places of interest. Okay, good. Now we have travel. We have seen the topic of travel, sightseeing, holidays. What do they represent all together? What is the whole topic now? The big topic of all this. What will we talk about? We will talk about tourism. The act of traveling for pleasure, for sightseeing. Okay, good. Now, task number 2. What does each picture represent? Put the words in the right places. We have pictures and we have a picture, and you will have to put these words in the right, you label them, okay, in the right places. Advertising posters, forum web page, video advert, and a post. Try to identify these in these pictures. Did you take the words down? If not, you can just go back and see the words. Okay, here it is. Okay, let me come here with the pictures. Which ones are posters? Which is a video? What is a post? A web page? All these? Yes. So what do the arrows point to? This is a forum web page. This is a web page here. The forum web page, the address of a web page on the internet. These are advertising posters. Posters to advertise. This is a post like the one on Facebook. Like you post on Facebook something, we call it a post. And the last one, this is a video advert. It is an advertising, but it is in the form of a video. Great. Now, this is the initial situation that you will write at the end of your sequence. Okay. Read the situation and do the tasks. We have the situation, here it is. While you were browsing a tourism forum, like the one we have seen in a few seconds, yes, you saw a post of a French tourist asking about Algeria. You decided to answer him to advertise and promote tourism in your region or your city. This is the French tourist's post. He is asking about Algeria. And you want to advertise to make him like to come to Algeria and to my region. Okay, write and post a web article in which you describe the most famous landmark in your city and talk about the famous person your region gave birth to. So I want to make this tourist like to come to Algeria, like to come to my city, to my region, and to know about it. So I will promote, I will advertise to make him like to come and see my region. Before that, let's see if you know your region. How well do you know Algeria's landmarks? Can you name the following persons? The following landmarks, I'm sorry. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Can you name them? Number 1 is Sidi Msid Bridge in Constantine. Bni Hamad Fort, قلعة بني حماد in Msila. And here it is the fort of Santa Cruz in Oran, in Wahran. Okay. Another set of photos from Algeria. These are very beautiful landmarks in our beloved Algeria. Can you name them? What is number one? It is very famous. It's in Stif. What is it? This is Ain Fawara in Stif. This is Tasil Najar in Tamanrast. And this one is the Royal Mausoleum of Mauritania in Tibsة, in the city of Tibsة. Okay, great. This one is very famous. What is it? This one too. And this one also. Yes, can you name them? Think. Make your memory work. Number one is Timgad. This is the famous Timgad in Betna. Number two is Palais de Rais in Algiers. And number three, the Mansoura Mosque in Tlemcen. Good pupils, yes. You need to know these landmarks, okay? If you don't, please make a small search to know more about them, okay? And number three, and number four, here we have four. Can you name them? What is number one? Number one is Ketchewa Mosque, the famous Ketchewa Mosque in Algiers. Number two, it's in my city, it's in Tbessa. This is the Ark of Karakalla in Tbessa. Ahgar National Park in Tamanrast. And this is the train station, the famous train station of Oran. Okay, the last set of pictures, I love this one. Number two and number three. What is number one? Number one is the crying cow in Janet. Look here, you have a cow. It has a tear here. It looks like it is crying. This cow is engraved here. It is a fresco in Janet, in this place. The Great Mosque of Tlemcen and the dome houses in Wedsouf. Wedsouf is called the city of the 1000 dome. Okay. Put the previous landmarks in the right boxes. Now you have seen all the landmarks. You will put them in these boxes, in the region boxes. Look, this is the map of Algeria. Okay. Do you know Algeria is a very big country? Now you know it. We have a large north, south, east and west. Which of these landmarks are situated in the east of Algeria? Which ones are situated in the west of Algeria? Which ones are situated in the north of Algeria? And which are in the south? Here I remind you of the landmarks. Sidi Msid Bridge, Bni Hamed Fort, the Fort of Santa Cruz, Ain Fawara in Stif, Tasil Najar in Tamanrast, Royal Mausoleum of Mauritania, Timgad, Palais de Rais, Mansoura Mosque, Ketchewa Mosque, the Ark of Karakalla, Ahgar National Park, train station, the Crying Cow of Janet, and the Great Mosque of Tlemcen, the dome houses in Wedsouf. Now try to classify them according to their region, east, west, north and south. Few seconds. It's an easy task. You know Algeria and you know its wilayas and its regions. Okay, are you ready? The timer will count down in it will start it. It's counting down. And up. Okay, let's see the correct answers. Where are these landmarks located in Algeria? So, Sidi Msid Bridge is in the east, Constantina is in the east of course, Bni Hamed Fort in the north, Fort of Santa Cruz west, Ain Fawara east, Tasil Najar south, Royal Mausoleum of Mauritania north, Timgad in the east of course, Palais de Rais the north, Mansoura Mosque, the west. Ketchawa Mosque, the north. The Ark of Karakalla is in the east. Ahagar National Park, south. Train station, west. The Crying Cow, south. The Great Mosque, west. And finally, the dome houses in Wed Souf are in the south, in the southeast of southeast of Algeria. Okay, good. Now we have seen some landmarks. Now let's see some famous persons. Algeria's famous persons. How well do you know them? Do you know a lot of famous persons in Algeria? Let's check. I will check your information about Algeria's famous persons. Will you recognize them? Will you know who are they? What field are they famous at? Are they artists? Are they famous in history? Are they, I don't know, writers? What? Here we have a set of photos of famous persons. The first one, you know him, I'm sure about it. 2, 3, and 4. I'm sorry. Okay, it's okay. This is Shab Khaled from Oran. Shab Khaled. This is Warda Al-Jazairiyya from Sughras. Uthman Bali, Allah yarhamou, from Janet. Muhammad Isyakhem from Tizi Ouzou. Okay. What fields were they famous at? Shab Khaled is a singer. Warda is a singer too. Uthman Bali, a singer. And Muhammad Isyakhem was a famous Algerian painter. So all the 4 people, or the famous people, are artists. They are famous in the field of arts. Okay. Another set of pictures, of photos of famous persons. 1, 2... Try to think and name them. The 5th one, you know him, I'm sure. You should know him. Number 1, who is he? Abd al-Qadir Al-Lula from Tlemcen. Mufti Zakaria from Ghardeya. You all know Mufti Zakaria. Asya Jabbar from Shershel. Muhammad Deeb from Tlemcen, and Malik bin Nabi from Constantine. Good. What field were they famous at? Let's first check their occupations. Abd al-Qadir Al-Lula was a playwright. He wrote plays like Shakespeare. Mufti Zakaria, a famous poet. Asya Jabbar is a novelist. She's a writer. Muhammad Deeb, a novelist, a poet, etc. Many other things. Malik bin Nabi was a writer and a philosopher. So all these people, or the 5, are very famous in literature. Good. Now, another set. I love this set of pictures. Okay. Ya Rabbi yarhamhum ajma'in. Okay, these are very famous Algerian people. The first one is Al-Arabi Tbassi, Sheikh Al-Arabi Tbassi, Ahmed Zabana from Mascara, Karim Belqasem from Tizi Ouzou, Ali Lapointe, Algiz, and Mustafa bin Boulaid Betna. These persons are great persons. They contributed to Algeria's prosperity. So, Al-Arabi Tbassi was a reformist. Ahmed Zabana was a militant. Karim Belqasem, a political leader. Ali Lapointe, freedom fighter. Mustafa bin Boulaid, a fighter, a leader. They all fought for Algeria's freedom. Yes, these are very famous people in Algeria's history. Now, 2 other famous persons. This is Belqasem Habba, or Belqasem Habba from Wed Souf, very, very famous engineer and scientist. He is an inventor. Yes, he is famous in the field of science. And the last one, this is Al-Imam Al-Akhdari, okay, from Biskra. He was a scholar, a poet, an imam, etc. And he was famous in religious sciences. Good. Algeria is vast. It has many brilliant people. Now you put the previous outstanding figures in the right boxes again, each person in the correct region. The map of Algeria, the regions here: east, west, north and south. You put the persons in the boxes. Here we have all the persons. Okay, all of them. And الإمام الأخضري. Okay, let me, where can I go? Here. Okay. A bit here. Okay, good. Try to think and put each of them in the right place. Time has already started. Be careful. It's easy. It's counting down. Try to do it orally or just pause your video, do the task and then play it again. Okay, time is up. Let's see. Shab Khalid from the west, from Wahran. Warda Sugharas is in the east. Uthman Bali from the south. محمد إسياخ from the north. عبد القادر علولة west. مفتي زكريا south. إسيا جبار north. محمد ديب west. ملك بن نبي east. العربي تبسي east. أحمد زبانة the west. كريم بالقاسم the north. علي لابوينت the north. مصطفى بن بولعيد the east. بالقاسم حبة the south. and علي الإمام الأخضري from the south. Now here comes again the situation. By the end of the sequence, you should be able to write. While you were browsing a tourism forum, you saw a post on a French tourist talking about Algeria. You decided to answer him to advertise and promote tourism in your city or region. You should be able to write and post a web article in which you describe the famous landmark in your city and talk about a famous person your region gave birth to. This is what you should be able to do. Here it is. You should be able to post, to write something on Facebook, on YouTube, I don't know, on Instagram about Algeria to promote tourism in your region. In your region, east, west, north, etc. And the south, write about your region and the famous people in your region, the famous landmarks, in your region. First, you will choose a landmark from your region. For example, here, I will choose a landmark from Tbessa, my city, the Ark of Karakalla. I will write something, a short descriptive text about the Ark of Karakalla, the Ark of Triumph of Karakalla. Then I will write about a famous person in my region, Al-Arabi Tbessi is from Tbessa. I will write a short narrative text about Al-Arabi Tbessi to promote, to make people want to come and visit my city in Algeria. So that's, you will so what will you do? You will choose the landmark and the famous figure of the region you want to promote. Gather information about them. First you gather information. Prepare your tools. You prepare your tools, the pictures, the pens, everything. And learn the language you need. This is the most important thing. Follow the sequences lessons with me and the other teachers. Take notes. Try to know how to write a descriptive text, how to write a narrative text, so that by the end of the sequence you will be able to solve the initial situation. That's all for today. Keep learning until you get it right. The more you keep learning, the more you get it right. And see you next time. Goodbye, pupils.
شكرا على المشاهدة. لا تنسوا الاشتراك في القناة، الضغط على الجرس، الإعجاب بالفيديو.